Ukraine says it has destroyed Russian pontoon bridges with US-made weapons as a part of its incursion into Russia's Kursk region. Russia said that Ukraine has destroyed at least 3 bridges over the same river so far. Further, Ukrainian forces have released footage showing their strikes in the region. Video released by the Ukrainian Air Force showed smoke rising from explosions during a precision strike in Glushkovo. According to Ukraine's Air Force commander, the footage shows Ukrainian forces targeting enemy positions and equipment after the evacuation orders were issued in the area for the civilians. Kyiv has reported a string of battlefield successes since it crossed into Kursk on August 6th. But Moscow has steadily inched forward in eastern Ukraine, further pressuring Ukrainian troops. Ukraine's foreign ministry has said that Kyiv has made bigger territorial gains in Kursk than Moscow has made in Ukraine this year. Meanwhile, Russia has called the incursion an escalation.
This video posted online by Ukrainian special forces on Wednesday shows strikes on several pontoon crossings in Russia's Kursk region. Ukraine says it destroyed them using US-made weapons. Reuters was able to confirm parts of the video from the river coast and terrain, which matched satellite imagery of the area. Kyiv has announced a string of battlefield successes since it unexpectedly crossed into the Kursk region earlier this month. But Russia claims its forces halted Kyiv's advance in the Kursk region and says it has gained ground in eastern Ukraine. The military is responding to the Russian push there, according to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, by strengthening its forces around Pokrovsk. Drone video released Wednesday by the Ukrainian 68th Brigade showed artillery strikes on Russian troops east of Pokrovsk in Donetsk region. Both sides reported being targeted by major drone attacks. Ukraine smashed through the Russian border in the Kursk region on August 6th in an attempt to divert Russian troops from the rest of the front. Its foreign ministry says Kyiv has made bigger territorial gains there than Moscow has made in Ukraine this year.
While the attack on the Kursk region continues, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that they are strengthening forces in areas where they are anticipating Russian advances, particularly the Pokrovsk front in eastern Ukraine.
The front line. Our positions primarily in the Pokrovsk direction or Donetsk region. We understand the enemy's moves and are strengthening our defenses. A review of ammunition supplies has been conducted. It is very important that our partners fully meet their commitments regarding every package and all our agreements. This is fundamental for defense. Our operation in the Kursk region continues. Our combat work is ongoing and the steps are being taken. We control designated areas.
Meanwhile, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has now said that Ukraine had not consulted Berlin ahead of the August 6th incursion into Kursk. Speaking at a press conference after talks with Moldovan President, Scholz added that Germany is closely monitoring all that is happening in Kursk, but he reassured continued German support for Kyiv.
Germany will not cease to support Ukraine. It will provide aid as long as necessary. We are going to remain the largest national supporter of Ukraine in Europe. Only the United States provide more as a world power.